Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and another plan with me video. Today we're planning for June. I did not publish a May plan with me video because I was having audio issues in Final Cut Pro and I could not for the life of me figure out how to fix it, so I just gave up. I was like, fuck it, no, not this month. So it's actually good that the May plan with me video didn't work out because I wasn't feeling the layout of my Notion pages. So I took the last couple of weeks to redo all of my Notion pages to fit me because I was using a lot of other people's templates that I paid for, but it just wasn't working out for me anymore. So I needed to make it fit me. I'm excited to share those changes with you, but before we even talk about anything else planned with me, I need to introduce myself because we have a lot of new friends in our community. So if you are a new friend, hello, my name is Jessica. I am a digital lifestyle creator living and working in Honolulu, Hawaii. When I am not working, I write and make videos about life in my 30s, beauty, wellness, self-care, everything really, because I enjoy documenting my life and publishing it to the internet, which I've said many times before, is a very courageous thing to do because there are so many mean people on the internet. But we're not gonna let them get to us because we are strong and we are courageous and we are beautiful and we're all those things and more. So let's get started because we have a lot to dive into today. I didn't know where that energy came from, but it just came, okay? So I got my trusty little notepad here because you all know I can go off on a tangent real quick. So let's see, we already did the intro. Let's move on to the planning strategy. My 2024 planning strategy is a blended planning strategy inspired by Jenna Hong. I will leave a link to her Plan With Me series down below. I highly recommend you check it out. But basically, blended planning strategy is taking a paper planner and a Notion planner and using both to plan your year. So here I have my Amanda Rach Lee doodle planner, which I use for my habit tracking, my mood tracking, and some of my personal tasks. I also use Google Calendar for a lot of my calendar appointments, and then I use Notion for all of my long-term planning. That's my blended planning strategy. Next on my list is to go over my May recap. Before we jump into the recap, I just want to remind you folks that I timestamped this video, so if there's anything that you want to go back to, check the description box for the timestamps. That'll help you out. Let's see how I did, because honestly I can tell you right now, didn't do that great, but that's okay because I feel like this setup was just very wrong for me, and I'm glad that we're moving on from it. Make time for at least one date night in May. Did not do that this month. It was a recovery month for me personally. You can go check out my starting over vlog about why it was a recovering month. I just didn't make time for that. I really wanted to make time for being with myself, recovering with myself, and so my husband understands. But we are going on a trip this weekend. We will get to spend time with each other, and we love traveling together, so I feel like this will be a good time for us to spend some quality time with each other. Moving on, reconnect with a friend I haven't met up with since last year. I've been wanting to reconnect with my friend who I also work with at my 9-to-5 job, but she's in between islands, and every time she comes home I'm busy or I'm traveling, so we've just been missing each other. And honestly, I need to do a better job at putting something on our calendars for us because time feels like it's fleeting right now, and it's just so hard to catch up with people. But also, I would be remiss if I didn't say that I'm still in this phase in my life where actually planning to go out is still hard for me, and I'm getting there. It's just, it takes a lot of energy, okay? Like, let me know if you have the same issue. So yeah, did not do that last month. Moving on to the next goal, read at least 50% of Fourth Wing in May. Done. I finished it on April 16, and you guys, it was such a good book. I'm actually reading Iron Flame. I will dive more into this when we go over my books and media tracker, but just know that it was a really good book and I am obsessed. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know. So check that off last month. For budgeting and finances, I set up my budget tracker and things are going good there. I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I'm trying to be better at updating it weekly, so that's something that I definitely need to work on from here on out. As far as no buy May goes, I did pretty good, but I did have a few weak moments here and there. I'm gonna put a screenshot of my wish list. Basically, what I do is anything that comes to my mind about buying, I add it to this wish list in my phone. And if it's something that I absolutely need to buy, I will buy it. But I usually try to give it like a couple of days to a couple of weeks before buying it. And there were a few weak moments for me, but not as many as last month. If I posted my May Plan With Me video, God, you guys would have seen how much stuff I bought at the Sephora sale. And then it just kind of like, but I just couldn't stop buying things. I'm happy to say that I'm doing much better in May, but I did have quite a few weak moments. Let's keep on going here. For my health and fitness goals, I had planned meals using my weekly, why did I type weekly twice? Meal planner. I kind of did this month and I'm not doing great at it, to be honest. But I will say that Angel and I are communicating with each other more about what we want to eat for dinner a week ahead, so that's good for us. The next 3 goals on my health and fitness goals list is to prioritize morning and nighttime routines for mental health, prioritize movement to improve my mental and physical health, and to continue journaling. So all of these things here on my health and fitness goals list help me to improve my mental health and are kind of like self-care to me. I mentioned this in my starting over vlog that I have a set of routines that I do that improve my mental health, and all of the things on this list are those self-care routines. So I've been doing really well there. I feel great this month because of these routines, and I will be checking all of them off, but I feel like I'm doing really good here. That is it for my May 2024 recap. Wait, I almost forgot to show you my doodle planner. Oh my gosh. This is my habit and mood tracker for May. I wasn't really feeling the theme this month, so I didn't color the butterflies or the moths in, but I am tracking. I also didn't start the month off great because I was still in my funk then, but then I got my shit together and started tracking everything. So we're doing pretty good on a lot of my habits, and then this is what my mood tracker looks like. I feel like it looks much better than last month. Last month it was like in the sad zone a lot. So I'm glad to see that my mood has picked up a lot here, because that's always good for me. Moving on to my Life Hub, I used Jenna's free Notion template for 2024 here, just because I really liked the way that her layout looked way better than the way mine looked. I feel like this is way better to navigate. So let's start at the top here. I have these 3 widgets at the top. It is a clock, the weather, and a tracker for the year and the month. All of these are from Indify, which is a separate company from Notion, but they work well on Notion. Moving on to the section below, I have all of the links in my Notion listed here front and center. Under the plan section here, I have my 2024 goals V2, that's version 2 because I updated my goals. I have my content planner and my weekly meal planner. And then under tracking here, I have my balance tracker and my books and media tracker. And then scrolling down, I have my notes section, which houses my monthly goals and reflections, reading notes, and therapy notes. And then moving down below is my 2024 vision board. I don't think I ever shared this in the Plan With Me series, but this is my vision board for the year. I really love her a lot. Let's move on to my 2024 goals. If you watched my Plan With Me for 2024 video, I was using Jules Acree's 2024 goals template to do all of my yearly planning. And while that was a good option for me at the beginning of the year, after doing this for a couple of months, I realized that I was getting confused and it was just too complicated for me as someone who is doing this for the first time on Notion. So I decided to do away with it and just start fresh and do something that was easy to me. And so I used Jenna's 2024 template instead. I'm still trying to refine it. I'm not quite sure I like the quarterly breakdown or the monthly breakdown. I'm not sure if it's even necessary at this point, but I have it here just in case. And I like the layout of the 2024 goals much better. And yeah, I just love this layout so much more. Let's start at the top. This is my 2024 goals V2 version 2. I have my word for the year, which is resilience. I still have a space to put an image, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do there yet. And then I have my year and month tracker from Indify below that. And then below all of that, I have my 2024 goals, a quarterly breakdown and a monthly breakdown. My 2024 goals are pretty much the same. They just don't have like quarters or months tied to them anymore. And so let's go through this list real quickly. You'll notice a lot of the things are the same. For health and fitness, my goals are to cook more, eat out less, journal once per week, meditate for mental health, move more for mental and physical health, prioritize digital boundaries. My personal goals are to budget and track income, schedule 1 date night per month with Angel, read at least 25 books, reconnect with friends I haven't seen since last year, and save at least $5,000 to my savings account. For career, my goals are to publish 1 video per week to YouTube, publish 1 short form video per week to Instagram and TikTok, and to start and stop my 9-to-5 job on time, no overtime. The last section is a catch-all section with my all/remaining goals, and I have listed here, learn to cook at least 1 dish from each of my ethnicities. If you have any recipes for any of these ethnicities, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to learn how to make anything, honestly. Let's head over to my monthly goals and reflections page. This is where I house all of my goals for the month. So let's start with personal. My first goal is to prioritize morning and nighttime routines for mental health. Like I mentioned in my May recap, this goal has been on my goals list all year long so far, and nothing's gonna change about that because I really want to prioritize my mental health this year and practice those self-care routines. So below that is just a bulleted list of things that I can do to practice self-care and better my mental health. I have no electronics, meditate in the mornings, practice better work-life balance, no electronics. Sorry, I said no electronics twice, but one is in the morning and one is at night, and then wash and put away dishes before bed. And then the other personal goal on my list is to read 1 new book because I am sure I'm gonna finish Iron Flame in the next couple of days. So I need a new book to read. I'm thinking I will need like something light and fluffy to read. I heard Funny Story by Emily Henry is really good. I do have it in my book stack here, but I don't know, sometimes Emily Henry's writing is like light and fluffy, but also very deep. So I think I might need something a little bit lighter than that, we'll see. For my health and fitness goals, I have drink 80 ounces of water per day. I suck at drinking water, you guys. Like I have my Stanley Cup here. I think I drink like 1 of these a day and I still feel super thirsty by the time I go to bed and super thirsty when I wake up. So I need to be better at drinking water. My mom has always told us, if anything is wrong, drink water. That's like her answer for everything. And so I really need to be better at that. She is a goat, not like an actual goat, but she's the goat when it comes to drinking water. So really want to do that next month, especially as we move into the hotter months and it starts to get hotter and more humid and sweating a lot. I really need to up my water intake a lot. The second goal on my list is to make 1 healthy meal per week. I feel like we're doing okay in this area because to me, cooking at home is already healthier than eating out. I mean, the sodium levels are way down compared to when you eat out. So I feel like we're doing good there, but I do really want to be more intentional when it comes to eating fruits and vegetables, getting more protein, getting more fiber, all of the things that are good for us, and then taking out all of the things that aren't. The last goal in my health and fitness list is to rework my weekly workout split. So you guys know that I use Apple Fitness Plus as my fitness platform of choice. I've been using them for, I want to say almost 5 years now, and I love them a lot. I love tracking everything on my Apple Watch and just I connect it to my Apple TV and it makes it so easy. I also don't like to work out in large groups. I feel weird about it, so I like that I get to do this at home. And they have so many workouts. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just really love them. Right now I'm kind of toying with this particular plan, which is Monday, strength, arms or total body. Tuesday, Pilates or yoga. Wednesday, cardio, incline walk, dance workout, HIIT or kickboxing. Thursday, Pilates or yoga. Friday, strength, legs, or total body. I usually don't work out on Wednesdays because I have to go into the office on Wednesdays, but we have a fitness center at our office, so I'm thinking that instead of working out in the morning and getting all sweaty before going into work, maybe I can pack like my walking shoes or something and do like a treadmill walk at the fitness center after work, and then I don't have to like bring all my shower stuff and shower at work and feel like all gross and hot. And yeah, no, I have to go into the office tomorrow, so I'll let you know how this schedule works out for me, because it's a lot to carry, you guys, and I'm just one person, and yeah, I don't like being inconvenienced by carrying a lot of things, and I'm tiny, like I'm short and my arms are short, so I have like, when I have a lot of things to carry, I get flustered and hot, and just, I don't like being that. So hopefully this will work out for me and just give me more of a reason to be more active. The final 2 goals on my list are career related, and it's to dedicate 1 hour per week toward content planning and dedicate 1 hour per day editing videos. Right now I'm currently batch filming a bunch of videos. I'm filming my life lately video, this plan with me video, and then I'm also filming a reading vlog. So I have 3 videos in the queue right now that I'm filming, and it's a lot right now, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel better knowing that I have all of these videos in the queue and I just need to edit them. So that's kind of why these goals for my career are the way they are. These are my goals for June. I'm really excited about them. I feel really good about them, and mostly because the layout of this section in my Notion looks way better than it used to. So I'm proud of this. I really, really am. The final page that I want to show you in my Notion is my books and media tracker. You guys, I am so proud of this page because it used to be a shit show before. It had like all these different databases for books, movies and shows, holiday movies, just it was a lot. And I took time to consolidate everything into one database, and now it has tabs and it looks great and I feel great about it. It's sorted and filtered, and I freaking love this page so much. It makes it so easy to track things. Let's start with books. This month I read Fourth Wing. I finished that in 15 days and I gave it 5 stars because obviously I'm obsessed. I really want to call attention to the notes of Fourth Wing though, and there is a spoiler here, so if you haven't read Fourth Wing and it's in your TBR, skip this part. Okay, so the notes in my Fourth Wing section is kind of hilarious because I started this book on April 30th, and then on May 3rd I was like, I'm having difficulty getting into this book after ACOTAR, barely finished the first chapter and started the book on April 30. I will DNF it until I'm ready to pick it up again. And then the next day I was like, JK, I freaking love this book. I finally finished chapter 1 and it's getting so good. 10 days later, I was like, this book is amazing. I can't stop reading it. It's better than ACOTAR. And then May 15, holy shit, this book was amazing. The ending, like, what did I even read? I can't wait to read Iron Flame, and then the little spoiler at the end. So Fourth Wing was amazing. I'm currently reading Iron Flame. I started it on May 15. When was that? 5 days ago. And I'm almost done, but it does have a lot of world building in it, which I'm not great at understanding. My reading comprehension for world building is like, so it's taking me a lot longer to read it to understand because there's a lot of it going on, and it's frustrating to me because I just want to read it like a normal romance book where you just understand things, but it's a lot, and I want to understand before I get to the ending because I know the ending is gonna be wild according to a lot of you on TikTok. So I've been trying my best to stay away from spoilers, but I did post my reaction to the end of Fourth Wing, and you guys were all like, take care with Iron Flame, and I am honestly really nervous for the ending because at the rate that this book is going, I feel like someone's gonna die, and it's gonna be someone that I love dearly, and I'm gonna be really sad if that happens. I'm also reading Double Pucked on my Kindle. I can't remember who the author is right now, but I started that after reading Fourth Wing because I just needed like a little palate cleanser, if you will. So that's something that I'm reading on my Kindle. As far as movies and shows go, this is everything that I watched so far this year. Right now, I'm in the middle of watching Wicked Tuna Season 11, which I know is very strange because I've never fished a day in my life. But I just really love this show. Like, the reality TV aspect of it is pure gold. I think I also really like it because most of them have Boston accents. The other show that I'm watching is Jujutsu Kaisen. That is it for my books and media tracker, but let me just refer to my handy dandy note list here because I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Intro, planning strategy, May recap, Google Calendar, Life Hub 2024 goals, June goals, and then outro. We're doing great, you guys. So all that said, that was my June plan with me video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this month's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and comment below. I am exhausted now. So again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.